Good morning, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank the Swecha team for having me here today and giving me an opportunity to interact with such a diverse crowd that is available here today. AI is the flavor of the season. So let me start by first confessing that I am no expert of AI. In fact, when Swecha asked me to come and speak here, I turned to ChatGPT to ask them that what should a police officer include in her presentation before an AI conference. And within seconds, I got a long list of things which I should be talking to you about today. But when I looked at them, they seemed so precise and so futuristic that if I had included them in this presentation here today, I'm sure you would have caught me. And although, as I confess that I'm no AI expert, I'm well aware that AI is affecting everything around us. AI is affecting every aspect of our life. So, in my office, after a session on the ChatGPT, I now have letters and documents which are so well written that at times the officers themselves can't explain what is there in them. Also, at school, my children are now being asked to give handwritten assignments. So, AI is all around us. As a law enforcement officer, I am here today. Why? I am here today to explore avenues of collaboration and learning which can make sure that Telangana Police is well equipped to deal with the emerging crimes enabled by the AI. So from the swipe on our mobile phones to predictive texts to the fuzzy feature on our washing machines, AI has taken its time to reach where it is today. In the last 5 years, you can see that the slide ends at 2017. In the last 5 years, it has expanded into each and every field and sector which we can think of. And so, law enforcement is not far behind in the same. But it has taken what AI is today is not something which has happened overnight. It has taken almost 2 generations of scientists to see where we are. And I'm sure what we will be in future is something none of us can predict. I don't think anybody in this room can predict what will be there in the future. So about 80 years back, Isaac Asimov, who is one of the greatest sci-fi writers, had predicted a world driven by AI-powered robots. About 20 years back, in this Hollywood movie, Will Smith had very famously said, Can a robot write a symphony? Can a robot convert a canvas into a beautiful masterpiece? We all know the answer today. Yes, it can paint, it can create music, it can create videos, photos, whatever, and it's just started. So it took almost 80 years for Asimov's vision to come true. But he had also very famously said that science is developing faster than wisdom, something which we need to keep in mind. We agree that AI is revolutionizing every sector across the world. It has immense powers of transformation. whether it is discovery of new drugs for serious ailments, to solving various problems and complex problems of mathematics, to acting as a tutor for our kids, to law enforcement. Everywhere, as I said, we are seeing AI. There is probably no space or sector which is left untouched by this revolution. However, with immense potential, there are always chances of risks. Sorry. These are some of the news clippings on AI-induced chaos in the last few years. So from cancelling tickets of other persons on the airlines, to impersonating as the CFO and withdrawing $25 million. AI is providing a fertile space for the criminals to act. Whether it is heads of state, as we recently saw in the case of Italian Prime Minister, or it is pop stars like Taylor Swift, whose income is more than GDP of many countries. One thing is clear, that the criminals who are using AI are fairly democratic in their choice of victims. Now, AI can act and is acting as an active accomplice to the criminals in committing existing crimes and also in the future new age crimes. I remember early in my career, lot of time and energy was spent in apprehending pickpocketers. So pickpocketing was a big nuisance for the police way back when I joined. The criminal at that point of time had a face, had a territorial jurisdiction. Today, anybody sitting in Jamtara or Somalia can, within a few hours and with a few clicks, siphon off millions of rupees across the globe. AI is definitely going to help them in getting greater anonymity and greater speed in future. Law enforcement agencies across the world, including the Cyber Bureau here, are grappling to control these rapidly spreading crimes. So, issues like on the slide, for example, whether we talk about pornography, whether we talk about child sexual abuse, whether it is issues of social engineering, whether it is financial fraud. What we need are basically cutting edge technology and innovative solutions. So, the Telangana Cyber Bureau is looking forward for such solutions, maybe AI-enabled solutions and tools which can help us tackle this bouquet of crimes which are happening around. And therefore, the reason for us being here today with you, we are aware that neither do we have the bandwidth, nor the expertise, nor the knowledge, nor the resources to understand the implications of AI on crime, law and order, and peace in the society. And therefore, we need support of all of you here to see that there are solutions made, tools given, so that the law enforcement agencies, we have a level playing field as far as catching of the criminals is concerned. And your collaboration need not be limited only to these spheres of crime. This is a figure which I have taken courtesy Interpol. These are very, besides the crime which I spoke about, these are 4 broad areas where AI can help us. Whether it is areas of recognition tools, exploration tools, which are low on the complexity scale, or whether they are issues of predictive policing. We have a wealth of data available with us, but how to analyze and use it for predictive policing. Or whether it is information sharing and communication, these are a little high on the complexity scale. The AI people, solution builders, can choose any of these or a combination of these to come up with solutions which can help. On the other side of the slide are the areas, for example, whether it is protection of our critical infrastructures, whether it is to uncover criminal networks, or law enforcement chatbots and whatnot. All these areas are where people like you can come up and help us in streamlining, in making things more effective, efficient, future ready. You would wonder why at the corner of that you have 1930. Well, 1930 is the cyber crime helpline of the country. Telangana was the first to have a fully functional call center for 1930. And today at the Bureau, we are struggling with the large volumes of calls which are coming. I hope somebody in this room comes us with a solution to see that our 1930 is more effectively, efficiently monitored, probably an AI model for running a call center. In fact, I believe that the US government has just very recently, maybe just tomorrow, 2 or 3 days back, has come out with a policy for all the government agencies with respect to AI. In fact, the word of the day in Washington, it talks about a chief AI officer. So all agencies are now going to have somebody designated as chief AI officer to ensure that the AI which is used across the government sector are used in a secure, in an ethical and a responsible manner. We also have recently the Prime Minister who had talked about, I'm forgetting the amount which he talked about, is that about India AI mission, a 1.25 billion investment aimed at improving the country's AI ecosystem. So, all of us are aware that we have to keep pace with the time. Although there are a large number of people who say that AI is going to cause a lot of unemployment, millions are going to lose their jobs. But personally, I believe that it will probably create new jobs and new job roles, just like computerization did. Even at that time, the doomsday predictors had said that the machines will take over humans and the human jobs, but nothing like that happened. So I'm sure that nothing like that will happen with AI also. How do we collaborate? So I can offer from here that whether it is Svecha or any other agency, any of you who wants to visit the Cyber Bureau, you are most welcome to visit us to understand what we are doing and what are the challenges in future. You are also most welcome to share with us your presentation decks, or if you have any demos you would like to do, or if there are any proposals on your side. My team of officers are here who can help and guide you in taking them forward. But before I end, there is one thing which I would like to reiterate. The theme of this conference is AI for the society. And therefore, all of us here in this room, or all of us who are working in this sphere, have to collaborate with each other to ensure that the AI in future is for the use of the society. I request you to come up with solutions which are not only effective but also affordable for agencies to utilize them at large scale. After all of us owe it to the communities we live in and the communities we serve. Thank you.